Hi, Barrett Sims here. I'm here to talk today about how I use a program named SongBook to organize my songs and my set list. For full disclosure, I don't work for SongBook. I'm not sponsored by them. I ran across the software a couple of years ago. I've been using it ever since. It works really well for me. A lot of people have looked at it. They like it. They've started using it. People ask me how I do it. I thought I would just go through a quick demo here. It really beats carrying around sheets of paper. A couple of nice features is it allows you to transpose songs. It allows you to save them all and sync between your devices. They've got it for every single platform: Mac, Windows, PC, Android. There's a version there. It's in the store. It's everywhere. One of the really cool things, it lets you store all of your files in cloud service, and then you can sync your files between there. So I can work on my PC. I can adjust my set list. I can add new songs. I can make changes to songs. Open up my Android tablet, hit sync, and it just works. It's all right there. It's great because I do a lot of practicing at home, and when I go to rehearsals and then I need to share it with other people, I can just send them the files. It's really great if they're using the software too. I can also export it to PDF. I can print, whatever we need to do. So let's take a look at it. It's really cool. All right. So here's what it looks like when you start up. I've modified the colors, which is really easy to do over here. This is background, foreground. So if you want to change text, generally speaking, when I record at home, I like a lighter background, so I get more white on my face. It's better for contrast and resolution. When I'm performing, I like it darker. So these types of settings don't sync, which is great. That's a really good thing. You can also export to HTML. You can print, adjust your print settings there. But you can see here I've got my list of songs. I've got 150 songs in here. Not all of them are worked up. They're not all completely worked up. Some I'm still working on. So I create playlists. So playlists are they're playlists for places I play on a regular basis or who I play with. Like if I'm backing somebody up, I'll create a playlist of just the songs that I'm playing for that person. I tend to back up singers. So it's pretty cool because, you put the chords in here and then you can click and you can see what the chord shape is, the different types, the way you can play the chord. It's got different instruments. So I sometimes play mandolin. So if I'm playing mandolin, there's my chord. So it's pretty easy. I can do things like I can add this to a playlist. I can see which playlist I've added this to. I can create a playlist. And, all in all, it's actually pretty awesome. Reordering songs is really easy. Just drag and drop. Just as you would possibly think it is easy it could be done. It is. So let's say, I can put capo notes here when solos are here. Let's say I want to play Ophelia for somebody else I'm backing them up. They don't sing this song in E. Let's say they sing it in A. I can just transpose this up. And then here's all my chords in A. It's really cool. I can save it here in this key. Or I can just click off and, gives me a little message here when it's black. That's like, hey, you've actually tried to change the key. So I play this in E. So it's really cool. There's a bunch of features here. Like I can have all the chords show on the screen if we want. Change the view. I can, show the chords. I can hide all these chords. There's lots of different features here. One of the coolest things is you save it in a directory. So I've got mine saved on my OneDrive. So, I use OneDrive. It would be the same thing for Dropbox or Google Drive or any of those services. And then on my Android tablet, I just point it to I just enter my OneDrive credentials and I sync and everything just happens automatically. It's really cool. It saves a lot of time. One of the cool things I can do is when I create a playlist, I can see how long my playlist is. So my 3-hour playlist, you can see, 3-hour playlist should be 180 minutes. But this is, just under 200. I tend to have more songs than I need because I read the crowd. And if the crowd is, let's say I'm playing at a whiskey bar and they're just diving into their drinks and everybody's just miserable. I'm not going to play Brown Eyed Girl. I'm not going to do it. But if I'm someplace and, everybody's laughing, they're having a good time, like I might break Brown Eyed Girl out. It gets a lot of tips. So not all the songs, are worked up. So I can keep this set list, keep all my songs in here in one place. There are a lot of places you can download songs. You can download songs from eChords, from Ultimate Guitar, lots of different places. What you're looking for are songs in Chord Pro format. So Chord Pro format has, the chords in the brackets and it has them before where it's supposed to be. So this C is, you play the C right before, tired. So it shows up here. One of the really cool things about this is that will actually transpose if somebody gives you a file that's in this format, which a lot of them, if you download from eChords or you download from a bunch of other places, again, I don't work for eChords. I just use them a lot. When you'll get files that look like this, then when you add them, you can actually go to Chord Pro and convert tab to Chord Pro. It works pretty well. You might have to fiddle with it a little bit here and there. It'll also handle, clearly just that. It'll do a couple of other really cool things, like you can actually import PDFs and see PDFs in here. It's a really nice little program. It will handle jazz chord format. This is straight up like 145. The transposition feature is really cool. Searching, sorting, you can actually have categories. You can have, I've got setlist categories. You can have tags on songs. You can have tagged all of your blues songs. It's really cool. It's a really neat little thing. Like I've got bluegrass and blues songs. I don't really use the categories too much. I pretty much just use the set list. All right. That is Chord Pro. If you have any other questions, put them in comments. Reach out to me. More than happy to answer any questions. It's a really useful program and, keep playing. All right. Thanks for coming out.